Hello, good morning. Welcome. Um, Good morning to anybody who is out there. Drop a comment and say hi if you want to. I know some people watch the streams without actively commenting, and that's totally fine. I'll just keep my eye on the little view thingy to see how many people are watching. And yeah, there we go. It just jumped up to 2, so I know there's 2 of you here. And there we go. Good morning, Brandy. Hi. How's it going? And hello, Alexandra from Germany. Yeah. How is Germany today? America is cold, at least Oklahoma and Montana. I just moved from Montana to Oklahoma a couple months ago, and so I guess it hit -20 in Montana yesterday. Everything's still open because it's Montana and they're used to it. And I'm in Oklahoma and we're at 20 with, like a very, very bare coating of snow and everything is closing. People are stuck at work. I have to call in before going to work tomorrow to make sure anybody's there to open the store because I'm the only one apparently in the store who knows how to drive. So, yes, it's a very weird winter for me. Not to say I totally get why, Midwest, they're not used to it. They don't have the snowplows to deal with it. People don't know how to drive on ice out here. I'm scared to drive to work, not because of the weather, but because of the people who don't know how to do it. So, I mean, totally fair. But it's still humorous, the differences in cultures and being stuck between them still. Yes, Brandy, it's so freaking cold because you're in Kansas, right? Or is it, I can't remember if it's Kansas or somewhere else. Alexandra, cold but bright blue skies and sunny, so quite nice for a change. So there's where the nice weather went. Bumped my dust. Missouri. Okay, Missouri doesn't shut down for snow or ice, but people are so dumb. Yeah, they are. People are very dumb. I know Montana, a lot of people came from Florida, New York, California this year trying to escape the hot spots of corona, and Montana was 0 for a few weeks, 0 reported cases for several weeks at the start of summer. So everybody moved there. And so this winter, nobody there knows how to drive. It's bad. There were so many wrecks this year at the first couple snows, more so than usual. There's usually always people. I was in a college town in Montana, so a lot of visitors who didn't know how to drive in the winter. But yeah. So our school has been shut down because of the wind chill. Okay. Yeah, that would do it. I think that is the one thing that's ever really caused the schools where I lived to close. Here, I guess the school my niece's school has been shut down on Thursday and Friday and maybe shut down tomorrow. Probably will be. Kind of looking forward to not having work tomorrow and maybe just doing a surprise live stream if that happens. We'll see. I do have a lot of words to catch up on. I had a migraine all day yesterday, so did not get anywhere near goal the last couple days. But I'm feeling good today. It's gone. I'm energetic. But I do have 10,000 words to write before the end of the day. So, I think I have it down to 7,000 to do today. And that still puts me another 10,000 behind where I want to be for the month. So that would be nice to have a surprise day tomorrow. Otherwise, just try to hit goal every day this week and take advantage of the write-a-thon on Thursday that somebody posted about in Heart Breathings. It's not a Heart Breathings one. Do not eat my breakfast. And then we have the retreat Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yes, Angela's stream. Oh, thank you for reminding me. I've been out of the morning sprints for so long, I probably would have forgotten about that. Yes. The trouble is with the store, if the store is open, I am one of 2 people in my department who will actually be there. So I don't have the advantage of being able to call off. I know I can drive in snow and have my winter tires on still. Elizabeth, good morning. Yes, hi, Elizabeth. We're just talking about weather, and I guess everybody, what are your goals for this morning? I know some of you write, some of you do days, your cleaning or planning your week. So let me know what your goals are. Like I said, mine is to get 10,000 words today. So I was hoping to get some of that at Tracy's sprints last night, but I passed out right before they started. And then let's see, starting with your weekly review and setup. Okay, Brandy, that's good. I need to get in the habit of reading who's making the comments, since I know some people are visually challenged or have this on in the background and can't see the screen. Elizabeth has some fun writing to do on her drafts, some social media to schedule, and needs to hop on the treadmill at some point. That reminds me, I saw a really funny thing on Facebook this morning that my stepsister shared. It was when you miss traveling, and so the person is coming on her treadmill with the suit with the carry-on luggage, just going down the slider, getting off, and then the next suitcase comes down the treadmill. And then she goes down her stairs that are next to the treadmill. And I'm like, oh, we've been in lockdown for too long. Alexandra will be editing more of book 2 so she can delve into book 3 again at the retreat. Very nice. Francis, more greetings from Germany, helping to join you today. Have some fun, have some writing to catch up on too. Must talk. Yeah. A weekend, it's the easiest time to catch up on it. Or it's easier throughout the rest of the week to say, oh, I'll just catch up on it on the weekend. And then the weekend happens. And you're like, I'll just do it all on Sunday instead of splitting it between days. So this is Star, by the way. She's almost 2. She keeps trying to steal my breakfast. Yes. It was the heater downstairs doesn't work very well, so my honey for my yogurt was a bit hard, so I brought it upstairs to thaw out enough to put it in my yogurt. And so I haven't been able to eat my breakfast yet. Yeah, that's why they have thumbtacks on them. That's actually been hanging like that for 2 days. I'm waiting to see how long it takes for it to actually fall all the way. Yeah, so it's I have thumbtacks interspersed because the wall texture doesn't let them stick well. Eventually I'll be using these in my office, which is not done drywalling yet because it's been too cold to leave a window open while I'm doing that. I was hoping to finish the drywalling, 2 weeks ago, but I was like, definitely this week. And nope, can't do the drywall and open a window. I'm very close though. So, and is 8:09. We will give it one more minute, see who joins us, and then we will get started with some writing sprints. All right, it is 8:10. I wish you all the words or edits or weekly review stuff. So. All right, welcome back. How did everybody do that time? I got 281. And starting to hit the groove of the next couple scenes. I have a lot of trouble with transitioning from scene to scene. Or not the transitions, the getting into the next scene after wrapping one up. Elizabeth 781, very good. That is amazing. So I think I'm starting to get in the groove for that next scene or chapter. So I can start picking up. Brandy, weekly planning coming right along. Great. What kind of planner do you use? I used a Clever Fox last year, the undated yearly planner, and I'm coming up on the 1 year. And I'm trying to decide if I'm going to stick with it or to try something else. I do really like it, but having a weekly spread instead of I get distracted being like, these are all the things I'm going to do this week. These are the days I'm going to do it. And then that day comes and things have changed since then. And so I have so much whiteout and scribbles. And so I need to find something to focus me for the day and to reflect on the day, and that, this is how I felt about the things I did do, as opposed to planning ahead. Brandy uses the HB90 planner that Sarah puts out. Okay. Do you get the undated or the predated? I've looked at her Etsy shop. I've looked at them, but I haven't decided yet. Also looking at a couple other planners, or just picking random different pages from different people on Etsy and then making a mishmash. Just trying to see what works for me. If you have any suggestions for me to look into, go ahead and drop it. Alexandra, 1 chapter edited. I like the story better and better. Excellent. Brandy has both. Now, Alexandra, what genre do you write? I'm sure you've said, but I can't remember. Brandy, nice work, everyone. Oop,
think of biscuit.
I will come help you in just a second, sweetie. All right, I will go charge it as soon as the break is over.
What did it mean?
Alexandra, contemporary romance this time. Okay. Let's see if I have a charger that will work for this.
Yellow.
This one will work for it.
Yellow.
There you go. You can just plug that into a wall. Do you know how?
Okay.
Okay.
Think. I know yellow.
Brandy, do what you need to do for the little ones. Yeah. All right. I guess I will call this break over and see you in 20 minutes. Hello, welcome back. Um, yes, sorry about earlier. I thought I switched that before I went down with her. Thanks, Brandy. Needed to take that deep breath and reassurance. Alexandra, all's well. Nieces are the best, but sometimes they are a lot of work. Proud auntie of 3 nieces and 2 nephews here. They are with me every day, so I know. Yes. Yes, I have 3 nieces, and they are a lot of work. Their dad works nights right now, so he just got home a little bit before that and had gone to bed. So, and she woke up after he was in bed, so I needed to help her with her breakfast. So she has some physical dexterity issues, so she needs help opening the various breakfast bars and stuff. And her other sisters are still asleep. So it's all well. I forgot to count my words. Go ahead and drop your word counts in or what productivity things in the comments while I count what I did. All right, I got 194. Brandy got her morning journaling done. Very nice. Elizabeth, another 331 words, and then scheduled social media. Perfect. Alexandra, 1 more chapter down. Congratulations. That editing is coming along nicely. So I need to put my word count into my nano tracker to see how I'm doing. Okay, I am a lot further along than I thought I was on that 10,000 goal. I didn't think I did nearly that much writing last night, but apparently I did. Or not last night, yesterday morning, whenever I wrote. So it looks like I only need 5,000 more today, which is a lot better than 10,000. Probably should have checked that when I was stressing about it earlier this morning. But there we go. Yep. It's been a week, you know. So I'm still very behind on my overall 80,000 words for the month goal, but I am at 25,000. And I think I started the weekend at, where is it? 20,000. So I did get 5,000 over the last couple days, and hoping to catch up a little better throughout the week, assuming I don't get any more migraines, which is always the trick, right? I think I've bumped into another problem in Act 2. Alexandra, well done, well done. Yes. Brandy, brain has been zapped by the cold. Yeah. I actually do my best writings on Monday through Wednesday, I've found, like the start of the week. Because I think once it's the weekend, I don't have to go out in public or go to work kind of thing. So my brain is like, hey, we can actually process our emotions and melt down now, and that leads to migraines. So today my body's like, hey, we probably have might have work tomorrow, so we gotta calm back down, and then I can focus on writing. It's weird. My brain is weird. The doctors also agree my brain is weird. I think it's actually more the heater than the cold. I don't like things blowing on me, but the heater is, no matter where I am in this room, blows on me. All right, there is the 5-minute timer, and switching it to 20. Get writing. Good luck. See you in 20 minutes. Hello. Welcome back. Let me go count my words. Keep getting in the zone and forgetting to count those before the timer goes off, which is fine. Let's see, where was I? All right, I got 365. Elizabeth is going to exercise for 30 minutes, so she'll be back a little late. No problem. Alexandra, one more chapter down, and now her niece is kidnapping her to watch Paw Patrol. Okay. Yeah. They like to do that. Angela, good morning. Good morning, Angela. Welcome. We're just doing some sprints this morning. Some people are doing daily routine things, planning their weekly spreads. Others are writing or editing. So do whatever you feel like with the time at hand, and you have friends in between. Brandy got 300-ish words. Okay, very nice. So, how is everybody's weekends going? Anything fun or just staying warm? I know today, oh yeah, and with it being Valentine's Day too, if anybody has any plans for that. I always forget that it's Valentine's Day, even when I'm in relationships. In 2 different relationships, while I was in them, I scheduled doctor's appointments on the 14th. The same doctor's office too, a couple years apart. Really funny. And didn't even know it was Valentine's Day when I scheduled. They're like, "Oh, the only opening we have that week is February 14th. Is that okay?" Yeah, that's totally fine. I can be here. And then the guys would try to surprise me with a date or something, and I'm like, I have to go drive an hour away for this doctor's appointment. So that hasn't changed much. Brandy's just staying warm where she is. Angela forgot too. Yeah. I did actually get myself flowers, and I got my nieces some little things at the store yesterday. Need to remember for them. And the flowers aren't actually for Valentine. They're Valentine's Day flowers, but they're, and it is for the 14th, but it is not for Valentine's Day. It's weird. So yeah, a couple of big moments in my life have in the last few years keep happening on February 14th. Nothing to do with Valentine's Day, just coincidence on that. And leads to me being like, I kind of call it my liberation day at this point, because it's the day that I tend to make a lot of big decisions that free me from baggage in the past. And so that's what I'm celebrating today is my liberation day. And I got myself a couple bracelets at the store and some pretty flowers. So yes. Angela was up late on her computer this morning. A minivan was driving up the street, then sliding down the street over and over again. Like on the ice? I'm a little confused with I think I'm missing a word there. My brain just isn't functional enough to read that. Driving up the street, then sliding down the street. Brandy, self-love day. Yes. Angela says lovely flowers. Yes, on the ice. Okay. Okay. Minivan was driving. Okay. So. And let's see, 1 more minute for this break. If you haven't on any of the other breaks, remember to stretch out on the breaks, get some water. I say while realizing I haven't had any water this morning, even before the sprints. So I'm going to have to go do that as soon as the next sprint starts. And yep. And Brandy, some people have no common sense. Yes. When I first became single a few years ago, no longer relying on my ex-husband's income, I was job hunting, and these different interviews, they're like asking questions and I don't know the answer. Okay, I knew the answer. The answer was just so basic. I was like, that can't be the answer. So I'm just staring blankly at the interviewer, and then they would give me the answer, and then it was what I thought it was. And I was like, isn't that just common sense? They said, no. Okay. So, yeah. I agree. I was worried about him. I hope he went home. Yeah, I do too. I do too. There was a car that pulled out right in front of me. You know, when you do the, right turn into oncoming traffic at a red light thing. It's kind of like that, only the car did it right in front of me, and the ice was the very, very thin, like black ice. Fortunately, I'm used to handling those situations, so I was able to avoid him, but I did honk to be like, yo, common sense, don't do that on ice. Actually, it was kind of cutting it close even if there wasn't ice. Anyway, our break is over, and let's get sprinting. Dog, do not poop on my bed. Hello. Welcome back. Brandy and I are just chatting in the comments for a minute about laptops overheating while streaming. My laptop doesn't usually do that, but the last few times I've used StreamYard, it has. So, Allie, good morning, afternoon, peoples. Good morning to you too, or afternoon. It's still morning where I am, but I know it's definitely afternoon where two of the other people are. Brandy, you might want to get a small USB fan to help with air circulation. Yeah, that probably. I had one for a laptop years ago, so I'll try that out. Elizabeth, for the last 2 sprints, walked 2 miles, then got cleaned up and ready for the day. Wonderful. Excellent. Allie, never listen to the store peoples. They'll say anything to sell you stuff. Yeah, I didn't even buy it there, too. I went to a couple different stores to talk to them and did a lot of research on my own before buying it last year. Because I know that store peoples will say that. So I know one of them might have said something about needing an external camera, but again, with people selling stuff. So I don't know. I'm not a computer techie person. Brandy, or just get a stand to set it up so that allows for air circulation under it. Yeah, I do actually have that as one of my prizes in my list of prizes for the various 10K goal points of my February Nano. So I may boost that up sooner than in the process of prizes. Allie, maybe it just needs better ventilation. Try sitting it on a book or something. Yeah, it's probably something like that. Angela, 181 words, was writing dialogue. Angela also agrees with Brandy. The stand might help. Yes. Yeah. So since my goal is 80K, my final milestones to, the 60, 70, 80, I know I'll get the 50, but trying to get those last 30K are going to be hard. So I have laptop stand, external keyboard, and external mouse as those different prizes. So to just boost me through those final 30K. Because I know that's going to be the hardest part of getting through, are going to be the 60 and 70K. After I hit 70K, I'll be like, yes, I can get the 80K. But that in-between spot between 50 and 80 is going to be tough. Or between 50 and 70. So, yeah. I've already ordered the pens for my 30K goal that I'm hoping to meet by the end of today. And those will arrive, I think, on Wednesday. Because, like many writers, I have an obsession with pens. I also draw, so to decompress after a lot of writing, I have been learning to draw chibi and manga art styles, so I got some calligraphy pens that will work for both journaling and for inking the drawings. So, Brandy, thank you for hosting sprints this morning. We miss you during the week. Yes, I miss you too. I still have 2 more sprints. I go for 3 hours for February. In March, I'll be back down to 2 hours. But, I gave myself a really big goal for February. Angela, cool. Yeah. Yes, I am approaching. It is my Nano novel and trying to finish it. I have hit 100K overall consistently, even during rewrites and deleting notes. I'm staying above 100K. After the first editing, once it's like fully finished, it'll be around 200,000. So I was hoping to finish it in February, but I'm finding I have to do a lot of rewrites. all within Act 2, because that's been the struggle the whole time. Brandy knows. She was there during Nano when I skipped after the first 5 chapters in Act 1 all the way to Act 3. So she knows what a challenge I've been having with Act 2. So this is my goal, to try to finish Act 2. I was originally hoping that April for Camp Nano I would be starting the next novel. I don't think that's going to happen. I think I will just be doing the rewrites and edits. So going from draft 0 to draft 1 for Camp Nano. But that's okay, because life happens and I have other hobbies and I have a good job in the meantime to save up money for publishing. And right now it's just life's curveballs, and I'm still writing at least 100 words a day. So that's good. Yes, the elusive Act 2. I have at least finally figured out what all is going on in it. It's just a matter of getting the words out is the trouble. Angela wants to know what genre. Fantasy is the genre. I, for years, have struggled with figuring out what to genre my writing as, because it's fantasy, but I don't know what subgenre of fantasy. And I'll try to write lighthearted books, and I can never write lighthearted books. So I have found that I write books that explore the political, social, religious, all of that, economic issues in the realm of a fantasy book. So I have 20 books planned within the series. Some are supposed to be novellas. We'll see if that actually happens when I get there. So it's a series of sub-series. Some will be standalone, some will be duologies or trilogies. Most of them don't have to be read in order until the final few books. So I don't know if it will even sell, but this is the story I want to tell, and I enjoy working random jobs, so if they don't sell and don't make me money, I'm okay with that, because I wrote the story that I wanted to write. And I'm sure there's at least a handful of people in the world that like that sort of reading, to read that. So, and that's the important part, is that I stayed true to what I wanted and what I envisioned. So still make sure it's the best it can be, not deviating from too many norms, knowing what tropes to expect and what, still sticking to all of that, but making sure that it's still well done. So that's still important. I'm not going to rush it out if it's not ready for it. Angela, love that. You go, girl. Thank you. I used to be in a different writing group several years ago, and I never talked about my writing in there because there were so many memes that the other people shared in the Discord that basically insulted my style of writing. And so I left writing groups for a long time. And sometime, I don't even know how I ended up in Heart Breathings. I think I stumbled over Sarah's Kanban videos last year, like in the spring. And, but I was determined not to watch her writing videos. I was like, I'm just here for the planning stuff, no writing videos, that's it. And I'm not sure what happened, but eventually I joined Heart Breathings, and here I am. Brandy, you will get there. Yes, I will. All right, it is 10:01. So where I am, I don't know. It's 1 minute into the hour, wherever you are. And so we will get started on our second to last sprint, unless you're dipping out early. That's completely allowed. Happy writing. Hello, welcome back. We have one more sprint after this. I don't have a banner for that. I'm gonna have to create a banner for that. I took a long break that time, so no new words, but I think I'm still going to meet my goal for today. We'll see. I know Rhiannon's hosting in place of Tracy this afternoon, so I will try to get some more words then and hopefully meet my goal at that point. Angela feels very thankful that I'm a part of Heart Breathings. Thank you. I am glad for everybody who is in there. It is an amazing community. Everybody there, I'm thankful to have. Elizabeth, 633 words on that one. Thanks for the sprints. I got a lot done. Have to drop off now. You are very welcome. Have a great rest of your day. Angela, 362. Great job. Brandy is having brunch. Excellent. I like brunch. Brunch is a good meal. It is one of my favorite meals. And my niece is in the room. She says hi. I won't let her talk because she's not my child to allow to be on camera. But she does say hi. And she's being very good, sitting quietly in the corner watching so that she can watch without being on the camera. And we have one more sprint after this. And then I'm going to take a good long break. Rhiannon is hosting on Heart Breathings between 5 and 7 Eastern time. And Brandy, hi little one. Angela says hi too. You just made her day. So Rhiannon's hosting in place of Tracy today on Heart Breathings from 5 to 7 Eastern time. I think you can also find her on YouTube as Rhiannon Fetch if Facebook's acting up. Tomorrow morning, Angela is hosting. I can't remember what time. Is it at 9 Eastern, Brandy? I think it's at 9 Eastern for 2 hours. And then Lisa will be on again tomorrow as well in the afternoon at 7 Eastern. Brandy, 9 to 11. Okay. Angela will be hosting on YouTube from 9 to 11. I think I have the link to her YouTube channel in my description. 8 to 10 Central. Yeah, I'm on Central time, so I know everybody's sprint times in Central. So, I don't know, maybe in the future to be less confused, I'll just announce everything in Central time and you guys can do the conversions yourself. That or I'll write a little sticky note and have it next to my computer that I can read from instead of trying to do time changes in my head. So yes, so those are the upcoming sprints. And let's see. One more minute on the break, and then we will do our last sprint. Whether it's your last sprint or not, keep going as much as you feel like, but this is my last sprint. I'll be signing off at the next break. So all right. Happy writing. All right, that was the end of the last sprint with me. I didn't write that time, but I know a few of you are still here, so hopefully you did something. I took a break. Brandy, will you be sprinting next weekend since it's the virtual writing retreat? I don't know yet. Because the schedule hasn't been posted. And I know Sarah usually starts the weekend off in the mornings from like 8 to 10 my time usually. And I do 8 to 11 my time. So I don't know if I'll hop on at 10 Central and sprint for an hour or two before Lisa or Angela or whoever does the afternoon ones. Basically, wait until what is it called? Wait until the retreat is posted and the schedule's posted by Kyan or Sarah or anybody, and I will see if I can do something in between sprints. I obviously don't want to overlap anybody. Brandy is bouncing ideas off of her alpha reader. Okay, very cool. Only doing Thursday sprints because of the virtual writing retreat. Yeah. Yeah, I'm running into the same problem as you have on Fridays for that one. I know Kat usually will still host hers because her window is usually falls between those anyway on Double Down Day and the retreat. So she'll probably still be there. I know I'll definitely be with the bot at some point over the weekend. Angela, 465. Thank you. I hope you have a nice rest of your weekend. That is excellent numbers. You're very welcome, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your weekend too, and a good week. And I will see you hopefully next weekend at the retreat, if not here. But I will be back for sure in 2 weeks. Brandy, I understand. Wait and see what happens. Yeah. It doesn't bother me to step back on the weekends. There is something going on. Yeah, same. It's also my last weekend with my nieces before my brother switches to a daytime job during weekdays. So I want to be at the retreat. I need to catch up on words, but I also want to spend time with them since it's our last girls weekend. So Tasha got 200 words in 10 minutes. Wonderful. That is a great number of words for 10 minutes. So, yeah, I will be back in 2 weeks, and everybody did wonderful today. And I'm glad to have had you all with me while I write. Brandy, well done, everyone. Yes, we all cheer each other on here. And every word, even if it's one word, is more than you had yesterday. So progress is progress. Yesterday I was writing with Kat on the bot, and the bot gave me a 0 word count at the end of the sprint, and I had to take a look because I'm like, I know I wrote, and I realized I deleted the exact same number of notes, the word count of notes, as I wrote new words. So, oops. But it was still progress because it was new words. I just don't know how many they were. Brandy, poke me on Facebook when you do sprints on Discord. I will sprint with you. I need some extra sprints. Yeah, the Discord bot, you can also, there's a way to tag yourself to be notified whenever anyone sprints in the bot. But yeah, I'll try to remember to poke you. I'll have to write a sticky note somewhere to remind me. And have a good weekend, and I will see you all later. Bye. And she says bye.